For a moment, I was like, where am I? And random boy, I hope you know I read those out to my mother. And we were both cackling. But congrats on getting first. How are you guys doing? Hi, Random. Hi, Rune. Hi, Menace. Kara! When are you guys going? Oh, Friday? Are you guys going on Friday? Fish! Yeah, like, I had walked out because I had...
Oh my god, you're so fucking cute!
Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. I hope you have a cozy stay. I had not taken my pills, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Last pill. Last pill. Yikes. I'm going to have to pick that up later. I didn't even get to the part where you said catchphrase. It was the first thing that you said before I had, like, because I typed in what, and I had not seen what your response to it, because I walked back out to tell my mom what you said, and then I came back and then I shouted down your other one. Okay, that is fine. Oh. Oh man, dang it. Okay. I hope you know when I take meds, I eat a school already, so there's already a whole lot. Hello! How are you? Give me a moment. I have a lot of fish in my mouth. Eating a school sounds like a dirty Fish. I'm glad you're doing good. It's good to hear. Sorry, I had so much fish. It's like 11 fish I just like threw in my mouth too. And then it gets stuck all up in your teeth. You ate a basketball. It's not too weird. Because we had that one show what things like people were addicted to eating, and that person ate a mattress. Oh, hair, you gotta go out of the way. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Several fish. Yes, bunch of fish. It just looks like I have a normal mouth. Caro, I'm sorry that you have to wait until Friday to go eat shiitake mushrooms. Do you think you'll still be craving shiitake mushrooms after you eat them? Or do you think because it's your new swear word that you're going to be craving them all the time now? Day 3, not day 3. Oh no. Glad I didn't stream yesterday. I think all the time. You're just gonna have to learn how to cook them. Whoop. Alright. Pardon me as I'm setting up chat so I can look at you guys when we're playing Professor Layton. I cannot wait. We are on the last game of this arc, which is going to be interesting. I won't know the puzzles too much in this game, just because I had only gotten it like a few years ago. Like 2020 is when I got it. Good day, Bully Caro? Yes, Bully Caro. Especially all the PC issues she's been having. Oh, anytime that you said me something, you're like, the PC stopped working. I'm like, no. Yeah, the PC that she recently bought, she's been having issues with. She still has her PC at the apartment. It's the PC at the main house. Oh no. Dang it, Cairo. You're downloading viruses. The house is in the middle of nowhere. It's a middle of a swamp. Diana Mar swamp. Swamp. Oh man. So after the birthday stream, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. Needed it. I was up early and I was like, I need a nap. I was like, I was gonna go play Sons of Forest with my brothers later. I was like, yeah, I need a nap. But I was like, also like, oh, one of the streamers I like to follow is having her 7-year anniversary for streaming that long. I was like, I'm gonna go hang out there. And then she wanted to play Mario Kart. I was like, I want to play Mario Kart. And then we got like 2 games in. And then the Mario Kart, yeah, she's been streaming for 7 years. But Mario Kart servers like went down and I was upset. I was terrible. I'm terrible at Mario Kart compared to these guys. These guys do it for like fun. I hadn't picked up the game until like earlier, so I at least had a little bit of practice. I was doing very good in the beginning. I got 2nd place twice in a row. And then I was an 8th the entire time. I was doing better than PCs, or the NPCs, but afterwards they were like hitting me left, right, and I was like, oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah. So like I finished up watching her stream and then I was like, but I don't know when my brothers are gonna want to play the game. And by this point it's on like almost 6. And I stopped streaming like 2:33, I don't remember. And I was like, oh, but it's getting closer to 6 at this point. I was like, I gotta eat dinner. Actually my mom brought me dinner. And then that's kind of when the server had kicked, which was like kind of like thanks goodness, because I was trying to play Mario Kart with one hand and while the other hand was holding my burger so I can eat. Hi, Toby. And it was like most difficult thing. I already knew I was going to be in last, so I'm like, I didn't care that I was playing Mario Kart with one hand. So afterwards, I was like, oh yeah, I'm waiting for my brothers. I was like, I already ate dinner. I'll just sit on TikTok for a bit until like I get a call. Don't worry, all day once I get into the game. died. And I sat there. And I sat there. And I sat there. It became 9 o'clock at night, so 3 hours had passed. And I texted my brothers. I'm like, what's going on? No response. 2 hours go by. Yeah, 2 hours go by. And I finally call them. No one picks up. My brother goes, oh, I was taking a nap. And what I forgot was earlier that my mom got off the phone call with my brother, and she goes, yeah, he'll be on soon. My brother texts me at 11. He's like, oh, I took a nap. And I'm like, you little shit. I have been up since 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And you took a nap while I've been sitting here wanting to play this game. He's like, we'll play tomorrow. And I was like, fine, we'll play tomorrow. I was supposed to play, I was kind of supposed to stream, or I was going to stream on Sunday. Because that's when we were gonna play Stardew with Maruka. I played Stardew with Maruka. I didn't stream it though. Because it was me, Kara, and Maruka. And we just sat there. We played Stardew like 7 days worth or whatever. And we were just chilling. No one was streaming. We were just chilling. Which was fun. Because I feel like we're all introverts. So we're like, yes, fishing. And it was complete silence. And I'm like, yeah. This is how I play games. Complete silence. Well, for the most part. I'm usually watching a YouTube video when I'm like playing Stardew. Or any other game that's kind of like slow. And if some games have like a cutscene or whatever, I'll pause the YouTube video so I can focus on the game for a bit. And then like once it becomes to the like the tedious parts, I'll throw the video back on. Those are always fun. I love playing games like that. But then, yeah, I had woken up at 4 on Sunday, and I was like, oh, well, shit. Oh yeah, I like went to bed straight after my brother had told me. He was like, we'll play tomorrow. I was like, cool, all right. So Sunday rolls around. I'm like, okay. After I got done playing with my Ruka and them, I was like, I'm tired. So I did go back to bed. I got a nap in, which was nice. And then I woke up because I needed to go to my aunt's house because she wanted help with computer stuff. And yeah, we got done. We like went there around like, I want to say 5. And then we didn't get done until around like 7. Me and Mom ate dinner. I texted my brothers like, okay, yeah. My brother was like, no response. Again. And me and Mom are just sitting there watching One Piece. And I'm waiting. Waiting. And eventually I get a text. It's my brother. He's like, hey, I gotta do some laundry and dishes and I'll be on. I was like, cool. No problem. It gets to midnight. No response. Nothing. And my mom looks at me and she's like, go to bed. Don't play the game. I will turn off the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, oh. Because my brothers have done it before. Where they're like, oh, it's after 1. Let's play. And I'm like, geez, and you guys expect me to be up? Well, I did stay up. Not for my brothers. The fact is I was doing stuff for YouTube. I still need to find a video editing program, but it's the whole reason why I haven't uploaded on YouTube in a bit. And I'm like, oh shoot. So I need to do that, but yeah, we didn't play again. And I had, like, my brother had called today, and I had, like, it was on FaceTime, and I, like, scrolled in because he called my mom, and I was like, what the fuck happened the past 2 days? He's like, I worked, and I was like, 9, 11 o'clock at night. He's like, I was tired, and I was like, fuck you. How dare you leave me? Not giving me a choice of what we were doing. Oh, I went to bed early. So, I caught up on my sleep today, which I joined Caro's stream at like the last moment. I was like, oh, hi Caro. I'm here. I'm tired. But I got a less than 10-minute or 20-minute nap today because I had fallen asleep for one episode. I only woke up when my mom asked me a question about it, and I was like, she was like, who's Joker? And I was like, Doflamingo. I don't even need to know the episode or what's going on. I was like, it's Doflamingo. But that's how my kind of like the past like few days have gone after the stream. And I'm like, all right. Itch. I have not taken down my setup too. Everything's still kind of up in its place because usually once I'm done streaming, I'll pack everything away so I have like room on my desk. I didn't. I left everything. Okay, I did take that cup downstairs. Oh, yeah. Couldn't remember if I took down my tea mug. Oh, but I did. Thank goodness. Alright, we're gonna look at this. I think it's been long enough. Kind of to, what we'll be doing for the rest of the week. In the morning, of Wednesday, we will be continuing the visual novel, Who Murdered Sonic the Hedgehog with Caro. So I'll be streaming that in the morning. And then at night, I could do one of the incentive streams that we achieved. Maybe Graveyard Keeper? I would have to download it. Yeah, we can do Graveyard Keeper. Ba-ba-ba. And then Friday, shower time. Oh my gosh, now you heard Weepy. Weepy, no. I need Caro. But enjoy your shower, Caro. I might use Wednesdays as my incentive streams to get all the incentives done. And then, Friday I'll still cycle through what game. I still need to roll which game we're gonna play. Ooh, I hate that. Like, sometimes I have to just take it off the Wi-Fi just to watch your stream some days. Or like some other people, or the other people's streams as well, because I'm like, it starts to bug me how many times like it freezes, and I was like, no. It's always like at the most important part, and you're just like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Freeze. I'm like, no. What? I hate it. Also, how dare you go take a shower when I'm about around the time I'm thinking about starting the game. Do I have to talk until you get back? Oh, speaking of that, I should probably actually pull up the walkthrough. Because... Yep. Okay. Oh, shit. Too far. Oh. Okay. Where's my favorite blog that does all this shit? Huh. Okay. So, I believe as I said before, I won't know too much about this game. I'll try. There's not much. So I'm gonna definitely have, I think, maybe a little bit more harder of a time doing some of the puzzles because I won't like quite remember how to do some of these. Because some of you guys might think that I go through some puzzles like kind of fast. Wait until we get to the game that I have played over and over again. I feel like I'm gonna breeze through all those puzzles like quickly. Of course, that's in, I think, 2 more games. So this is going to be our last 3DS game for a little bit, I believe. Yeah, because I believe that it goes to... It's going to be Curious Village. It's going to be, I think, the Bickable Box. I think Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright is also in there, which I'm going to have to go through at least one of the Phoenix Wright games. At least the first one. So... You guys have a little bit of an inkling of what Phoenix's characters are like. Because I think all you have to do is go through the first game to understand everything. Of course, I don't know where this is in the Phoenix Wright universe. Because I think it's that one, and then I think we get to the final game. I might be missing one. Of course, this is going off the top of my head. Because the next, because the Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton is a 3DS game, while Curious Village, Bickable Box, and The Unwound Time are DS games. Objection! Exactly. That one's gonna be fun. I love shouting into the DS. Like, I know you can just click the button, like on the touchscreen to do objection, but I always loved shouting into the mic. And I would tell my parents, I was like, oh, you have to. It's part of the game. It's the only way. Knowing full well it's not, because I just want to shout it. I just wanted to shout it. I remember plugging in my DS into a speaker and just blasting the music to Phoenix Wright, and just it would just like screech like objection or take that, and I would just like sit there like the cord was very short. It was very short, so the speaker was like right there in my ear. Like, it was our karaoke like machine speaker, so a decent speaker. And I just sit there like next to it. I'm like, yes. I had fun with that. I only got to play it for the first time like high school, just because my friend group had suggested it to me. Of course, that's around the time when I first played Fire Emblem as well. It's kind of funny, like, all the different DS games that, like, some people are like, oh my gosh, those were my favorite, but, like, I never got around to. And then as soon as like someone's like, oh yeah, go play this, and I was like, oh okay. I think Kingdom Hearts was also one. I don't think I started or like kind of figured out what Kingdom Hearts was until also high school. Like, of course, at that point, I just watched someone play it. This was around the time when, woo, you could watch a bunch of different gameplays on YouTube. It was just easier. But I used to sit in front of YouTube all day, if I could, and just watch Let's Plays. I kind of still do it, but it's just different things. My mom asked me what we wanted to do for my birthday tomorrow. I told her, I don't know. It's like, do you want to go out to eat? I'm like looking at her, almost like, I don't know. I still need to kind of figure that out. I'll go back to music. I'm gonna swing. Yeah, watch me fuck up my voice before we start all the voice acting. I want to say that this game is like the weirdest one out of it. Just get that bathing suit now. Because in this game we're gonna go to different places. Oh yeah, I know. But all I can think of is that person from the one Vine where they get scared and they save with just singing that song. It's still a nice song to kind of listen to. It's like there's always those songs that I like, they completely mean like something, but you're like still like, but it's a good song. Or is it the one Japanese song that was actually very sad, but it had like this kind of this upbeat tune too, that anyone who didn't really know Japanese was just like sitting there and just like dancing. Oh my gosh, my hair! Being a butt. Caro, come back. Playing new games recently, Sanity? I make my cup move, my cup. Ooh. I'm trying to remember if I've heard about that. What's that? Ragnarok. Oh, I think I've heard of it, but I can't remember. Love that. You playing it with them? Ah. I like... Those games are always like hard where you're like, do I keep playing this? Am I fine with this? Do I like it? Will I keep playing? I love that your whiz matches your name. Kind of. You're just pink, pink, pinka, 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 pinka. Pink, pink, pink. I guess Caro's kind of matches hers. On my screen. I keep forgetting that Caro's name changes. And so she's like this yellow, like, not a bright yellow, but more of a kind of like golden color on my screen. So she kind of matches the orange wisp. I gotta make the different colors as well. Like, not a fan of MMOs, but this. Ah. Yeah, I didn't really get into MMOs too much. I think the only one that I've stuck with for the longest is Wizards 101. Like, it's still on my computer. But I had started playing that like a year, I think, after its release. I think I've tried playing other ones, but I didn't stick to it as long. I forgot RuneScape was an MMO. I used to play it all the time back then. Of course, I would always end up forgetting my passwords and my username, so I always end up having to start over. I remember this one Christmas event that I liked. I never got membership or any of that, since me being a child. I did actually play, I think, a lot of more of like the online games, because you had Club Penguin, you had Toontown, I don't know who would call Webkins. It's not really an MMO, that's more of an just online games. I never got really into Neopets. I think I don't remember if I could navigate the website. I did like getting like the little stuffed animals of them. That's where I had my first kind of wolf looking stuffed animal. Toontown was too late. See, Wizards, we would get like the crowns, little cards that you would buy at like the gas stations. So you either spend like $10 or like $20, and you could redeem those for crowns. We never really bought the membership for Wizards. We just bought the palaces, or not the palaces, but the areas. Because once you buy it for the, like, you get it for the account, every, like, account, or a character on the account, because I believe you can have 6 characters per account, that region was unlocked. So if you wanted to go, like, play a different, element, you could, and not really have to worry about, like, rebuying all the areas. But yeah, we couldn't, I couldn't really advance from the point where it stopped being free for a good while, until we learned about the crowns things. Toontown was also free. We pretty much played until like you really couldn't anymore. Of course, that one, every now and then, that one would, like, we would go through, like, kind of phases with that one where you're like, oh, yeah, I'm playing Toontown. And then you're like, oh, I'm done. Webkins, I did enjoy, but then like they kind of got like weird in the way that they were setting things up. Like I guess you had to be a member to play like certain games, which I'm like, no. I just remember like in Webkins, doing puzzles was my favorite, and playing Cash Cow was my favorite. Of course, you would have to go on like every day to go like do other stuff, but like I couldn't quite do that because I was a kid and like the only computer. We were expected to go outside when it's sunny and not rain. So you couldn't be on like the computer all the time. It sucked. It's like, let me just play on this box computer. This box monitor. Which was funny because that monitor, like, it looked like a cube. Was in the basement for the longest time. And then I think they eventually got rid of it. But the thing is, we still have the speakers to that thing, and they looked like miniature like cube monitors. Like they have yellowed, but like I think they still work. But I always had to remember to make sure that they were turned off when I would like sneak downstairs to go play on the computer, because I would have to sneak all the way into the basement to go get it. And the worst thing was the computers were always like, oh yeah, like I get the like a new computer, but as soon as it got put in the basement, like the Wi-Fi would just suck and it became slow, and you're like, nah, I just want to play on the upstairs computer. But that was like, no, you're giving me viruses. And we're like, are we? Road. I think he made a conniption one time. And I can't remember if it was because of Rune Factory or because of Wizards. What was the other big one that people... Oh, Club Penguin. Never got a membership. I do have... Like, we do have all the little Puffles stuffed animals. Which end up becoming Holly's favorite toy. She wouldn't, like, destroy the toy. She loved to suck on the hair of the Puffles. She wouldn't, like, pull the hair out, but, like, she just loved to, like, to suck on them. She did that and Velcro. So she would open Velcro and then close it. Open, close it. And there were, like, no teeth marks. She was a weird puppy. She didn't like when you cracked open eggs. She didn't like my blender. She didn't like when you would open or close windows. She didn't like dogs. I don't think she liked cats too much either. She didn't like kids. She could kind of tolerate kids. But like adults, favorite thing. We used to call her a Walmart greeter because anytime someone came through the door, she's like, hi, how are you? Hi, pet me. She was just a fluff ball. And then I trained her to walk without like being on a leash. She was like the cutest little thing. And I was lazy. But because of that, like my mom and like my brothers would expect me to train the dogs, and I'm like, and the first thing I was like going to college, and I was like back and forth. I was like, you guys have to do the training too, or it doesn't hold up. And sometimes my mom will send me videos where they're training the dogs, and she's like, you should do this. And I was like, you should help. But let's go no Beal are pretty good. Being home, I've been able to get them to do a few extra stuff than they couldn't do before. Like patience. I can finally get them to sit before I open a door instead of them always charging out. Unless they really, really have to pee, then they're like, fuck you. Can't remember. Was there any other game? I think I tried doing Maple's story at one point, but then I didn't understand what the fuck I was doing. And I think I only joined because people would do like all those like little like stories like on YouTube. Oh man, I don't know if they have a name where it was like these little stories, but it was like through Maple Story, or like they would do it for like The Sims. So it would be like The Sims 2, and like it would be like this whole story. Now I'm just digging through like old school like stuff that I remember. Man, the beginning of the like YouTube was crazy. My little brother was obsessed with the video Charlie bit my finger. To the point where he would bite our fingers and I'm like, you motherfucker, fuck off. No. Oh, there we go. Water. I'm grabbing a fish myself because I want one. Yum. Well, dang it, Kara. I stalled. Show up at some time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Damn. How's value? Bam. Do. You guys ready for this? The final arc. Or not the final arc, the final game in the arc. Alright, I gotta turn it down on my side. Cause it's out of my ear. Oh man. This thing had to be so fucking weird. Wolfie! The name you enter may be shared with other people. Please do not use names that are offensive, illegal, or contain personal information. Huh. Who are we sharing this with? This work is fiction. The characters and groups and events portrayed in is no way in the real world. Yep.
Professor, do you really think it's possible that he's found a living mummy? Well, I've heard that Professor Sycamore is the authority on the excavation of ancient ruins. He wouldn't just make it up, would he?
Certainly not. It is most curious, but we'll just have to see.
What do you think it means, though? Oh, I hope it's not cursed.
Don't worry, Luke. I'll protect you.
Wow, this is amazing. I feel like I'm on some kind of cruise ship.
No horsing around.
It's easy to get carried away in such luxurious surroundings.
Welcome aboard the airship Bostonius. Hello,
Oh.
my name is Raymond. Please allow me to extend my greetings on behalf of Professor Sycamore.
Hello, Raymond.
Wait.
Thank you for your warm welcome, Raymond. I am Herschel Layton.
Thank you for having us.
Now, since everyone is here, we can begin making preparations for takeoff. However, I'm afraid that I must first perform a simple check to confirm your identity. Professor Sycamore was very keen that I make sure you were the real Professor Layton. I do apologize for springing this on you now.
What? You're joking.
The identity check will take the form of a puzzle.
Puzzle.
Somewhere on this map is our destination, and your task is to simply determine what that destination is.
Shit, we're throwing
Not much of
darts.
a challenge for Professor Layton, I'm sure.
We're throwing darts, everyone. Where do we want to go? Puzzle number 001. Airship's destination. Oh, I forgot to change the goal on that. Your bed. Excuse me. Tempting. Yep. Alright, goodbye, guys. Ending stream. Or like what? Just another just talking stream. Okay. This world map only indicates the location of two things: cities and refuel stops. The Bostonianus? Bostonianus? Okay, I know he said it before, but I was like, we'll stop off at each one of these en route to its true destination. But where could this destination be? Move the airship to indicate the route that it should take. You only can move the airship to the adjacent spaces. If it runs out of fuel, you won't be able to move at all. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Did I want to truly go this way? See, I don't know where exactly. I could have just hit restart, but I don't know. Hello, how are you? See, going all the way down would seem like that would be the first step. Tired? I feel that. But good, yay! Okay, so we only have 3 moves to go to each town before we have to go to one of the refill stops. Bum 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 bum. See, this one kind of makes the only thing that kind of makes sense to me, but yeah. 3 or 4 or what? You get like 3 little towns and then you have to click on the gas station. That's where you run out of room. I don't know exactly where we're supposed to be stopping with this one. So, different things. See, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to cross everything. Go down. Oh. Over. Okay, you said go right, down. Left. Sit down. Yeah, you can't cross over again, so... Huh. Hello, Azura. How are you? Ah. It's the first puzzle and we're already stuck. Yeah, because that's not gonna get me anywhere. Bye. Oops. As I kicked the mic and I'm so sorry. Do you consume gas if you go to the same destination? You can't go. I'm so sorry, Sanity. So you can't go to the same place again, which is why it's kind of throwing me off. Because I think we're supposed to go to all the spaces. Yeah. I'm taking the first hint. We caving this early. Alright, you need to find a route that allows the airship to travel the greatest distance, and keep in mind that the long journey will require a regular refueling stop. Considering the fact that the airship has enough fuel to move 4 squares, and the first destination, you send it out. Considering the fact that the airship has enough fuel for 4 squares, it should be in the first this direction. Jeez. You need to send out should be apparent. Okay, so I think what they mean by that is that we need to go down. So it looks like I have to go from here. Or at least that's what I thought. Fish! Unless I need to... I can't go this way, I need to go back the other way. Oh, but I can't, that'll block the one gas station. Fuck! Yeah. Alright. Fudge a minute. I think we're just gonna have to take the second hint on this one. By sending the Bostonius directly to southwest corner of the map, once there, it'll be great next to a much needed refueling station. Refuel, and you got 2 ways you can move. What happens if you head east, or how do you venture north? I probably won't be able to go too long today because I am tired. And this is kind of the start of the game, so most of this is just going to be kind of story, but I also have to kind of wake myself up because I've been dealing with a baby. So I'm a little exhausted. Plan your route carefully will be the best usage of fuel. What baby? My mom runs a daycare, so there was a baby who I couldn't figure out why I was crying because I was feeding her, and I was like, I know your diaper has already been changed. I know you kind of just woke up from a nap, so I'm like, why? Oh! Can I go diagonal, please? Oh, fuck. Either my brain's not working, or this puzzle is a bitch. Move to the city that's directly north of the first refueling stage. Sorry. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so the third hint says move to the city that is directly north of the refueling stage, and then proceed east. Oh.
Here's my answer.
Huzzah!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
I kept forgetting that we had 4 moves, so we could do that. We didn't have to worry about getting... That's right, their ship's destination is the snow-clad... Grown... Bog? How to use paint, yeah. All about Procrats. We should know about what Procrats are at this time.
I trust this is satisfactory.
It most assuredly is. There is no doubt that you are the real Professor Layton. Now please make yourselves comfortable. You are all our most honored guests. We shall be taking off immediately.
Hey, we're flying! Look, Professor, we're flying!
Here we are.
And so the 4 of us set off in the airship Bostonius to solve the mystery of the so-called living mummy. It was to be the beginning of an epic journey, one that would take us all around the world.
Bunny!
It was the last adventure that I would share with Professor Layton.
Bye, me.
We should be arriving shortly.
Snow. Oh.
I've never seen so much snow.
So this is Frohenborg?
Frohenbart? Bog? Bog? How did you say that, Luke? The Hindenburg, yeah. The Mummy. A renowned archaeologist, Professor Desmond, Sycamore? Claims to have discovered what he terms a living mummy, which is rather mind-boggling concept. What could he possibly have found? The professor is waiting for us in a wintry location. I assume this mummy has been preserved by the cold rather than desiccation? Well. Oh no, you're kind of fine. I was getting around to... I was kind of getting around to using the hints anyways, but we still couldn't figure it out, so... At least you understand that. I was like, oh, wait. Hey, we finally get to Dave. Because someone redeemed it earlier. Chapter 1, Frozen in Time. Goodbye, voice acting. I get it. Well, here we are. Bog Bottom. Pristine white slopes, gentle snowfalls, and a place... This place is gorgeous. Yes, it is rather... If Professor Sycamore, I think, is to be believed, here is where we'll see his living mummy. It's rather hard to swallow, isn't it? I fear I dismissed the whole thing as a ruse if it weren't for Sycamore's involvement. If he's right, it'll be the find of the century. No, the millennium. That would really be something. Ooh, come on, let's go. We have a town to investigate. Let's not be hasty, Luke. It might be wise to review our methods before rushing headlong into something new. I love the music. I can't wait to see what the other one, the new game's music is gonna be like. Oh, of course. Right after. Right you are, Professor. I'm not reading this. This is basic Professor Layton game stuff. Are you following so far? Yes, I am. Yep, slide and give it a quick kick. That seems straightforward. Yes, it certainly is. Shall we give it a go? Do 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 do. I'm assuming, yeah. This must be the dashboard. There's buttons and switches everywhere. The pilot's got an amazing view of the outside from here. Nice comfy seat too. Yes, indeed. Piloting this airship around the world must be quite exhilarating. Oh, do you think Professor Sycamore would let me take the controls sometime? Excuse me, Professor. Are you ready to disembark? Do, 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 do. Professor Sycamore is waiting on the other side of Frogenbot. Be sure to wrap up warm before you go out. Thank you, Raymond. Gonna eat. Good luck. Thanks. Have a good meal. Some nums. Num 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 num. Do. Right then. Our first step is to locating Professor Sycamore. Hooray! The investigation begins. Let's go, Professor. Hi, Dwight. Yeah. Thanks. Oh ho! Luke enthusiasm is very well, but shouldn't we work out how we're going to get about first? Oops, right. Sorry, Professor. And this will just tell us how to move, which shouldn't be too much different from shouldn't be too much different from Miracle Mask, because they kind of came out, like, I believe, kind of one after another, because they were around some of the last games. I hope that was clear enough. Touch the orange icons, basically to move one location to the next. Yep. That's exactly right, Emmy. Now, I suggest we step outside and have a look around. Wow, it's like a whole town is covered in royal ice skiing. I've never seen so much snow before. It snows all year round in Frogenberg. Luke, these mountains are not called the Silver Peaks for nothing. All year round? You could ski every day. In fact, maybe I should see about hiring a set of skis or a snowmobile. What about the investigation, Emmy? I thought you said no horsing around. Oh, I wouldn't mind whizzing down one or two of these slopes myself, but yes, Sycamore is our priority for now. I'm like sitting here, I was like, but the hint coins, and I was like, oh, we don't unlock the hint coins until we made all this. Of course. Whoa! Are the walls of that house really made of ice? It must be freezing in there. Alright, give me a moment. Okay. Is that what I needed to? Oh, my headphone is messed up. Whoa! Are the walls of that house really made of ice? It must be freezing in there. Actually, I read that igloos are quite warm on the inside because of the insulation. Still, I wonder who lives here. Perhaps it's lodging for travelers? With such a magnificent scenery, this town's bound to attract a lot of visitors. If this were a holiday, I definitely want to spend the night in there. Do you think we can sneak a peek inside? Professor, there's a man coming this way. Do you think he knows where Sycamore is? Maybe he can give us directions? Oh, it's poor Aldous. freezing his ass off. And lo, in these frosted, snowy piled peaks, we meet again, my friends. Fate has seen fit to send you here to warm my heart to my ears and ease my shivers. Yes, I am indeed pleased. It's how pleasing it is to meet you in good health. I never dreamed of meeting you here. No, my dreams were shining, shivering, and ivory white. But I must confess, the cold, it's too much. It has triumphed over me. Whoa, my friend, it's... Seems I'm unsuitable attire. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Perhaps you better try to keep warm indoors? Your wise words prove that you are not just a pretty hat. I shall heed them gladly, but first I have a mission for you. A mission? Sorry, I was listening to what my mom was doing. Alright. Somewhere around here, I have placed a wooden box. I would like you to try to find it. Go on, slide your stylus around. Alright. Wee. I can't see a wooden box anywhere. Where's it supposed to be? Oh, youth. So impatient. Your toes may be numb, but my young fellow. But do not let the cold glace your mind. Glaced it? I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Very well. I shall not keep it from you any longer, my friends. What I'm speaking of is the ancient art of zooming. Zooming? What is that? It rings a bell. It should, a Carthrillon? For you have used it multiple times before, but allow me to recapitulate. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is just, how to zoom, which anything you turns blue, you're able to zoom on. Quite simple. Now, please locate my box. The power is in your hands. Zoom. Oh, so it was in here all along. Remarkable. You have not lost your touch, little gentleman. Long may you practice the perfect the art of zooming. That does seem pretty useful. I'm taking it all down. You honor me, my lady, but will you not inspect the box? I am sure you want to. Go on, touch it. Behold, a hint coin. When your puzzle's logic runs into a dead end, this glimmering beauty will be your guide. However, hint coins are not infinite, so be sure not to fiddle them away. You must save them for when you are well and truly lost. These hint coins are hidden all around the world. Peel your eyes and seek, scour and scrutinize. And when you have a chance, zoom! Thank you for the headband! With that, my friend, I have played my part in this tale. There is nothing left to eat you. But one thing, when you're no longer want to see the world in glorious details, touch the zoom out to return to normal. Now, lest I crystallize into a bouncant stalagmite, I bid you adieu. Our old friend Aldous, quite the traveler. He doesn't look exceedingly cold, though. Let's hope that he manages to find suitable clothing. I hate for him to catch a cold after being so helpful. He's taught us a load of useful information. He has indeed, though we didn't quite get the directions we were hoping for. Alright, we should be able to find more hint coins. Now that we have, like, unlocked that we're able to do that now. Zoom out. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Kara, you're back. So we have been picked up in an airship. We are going to go see the living mummy that Professor Sycamore has discovered. And so we came to Rogueburg, to see it. And that was pretty much as far as we made it. Emmy did say this was our last adventure, so, but she is true. We struggled on a puzzle. The very first puzzle, one. I kept messing up. Then I was like, oh fudge, I'm stumped. Okay, I keep yawning, so definitely gonna have Alright, I'm gonna go down and kind of make myself tea. As my phone is low battery, so I kind of stay awake. So I want to at least make it to midnight and do kind of a normal stream hours. And then it will be my birthday. Ignore if you hear Twitch. Okay. I'm going to run ads for 1 minute. I'll be back. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. None of you cause chaos. Ha. Okay. I needed to stand up and walk around because that puzzle had made me a little tired, and I was like, oh no. Can't have that. But I have 2 cups of tea brewing because my mom pulled out 2 tea bags and I already unwrapped them, so I was like, well, I'll make 2. My other bigger mugs were dirty, so I have 4 more minutes for it to seep, so let's see what we can get done. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. These higgly-piggly buildings are also charming. It's like being inside a snow globe. Hey, Professor. I just thought of something. How are we going to keep track of our investigation? Okay. These are just tutorials. Excellent question, Luke. Listen closely, the both of you. We're going to get our journal. Yep. We're going to get our trunk, our journal, and our save options. Make sure you check back often. The episodes, yes. A new treasure hunt mode. For hidden treasures. Using Street Pass. Great, I think I'm up to speed on how the trunk works. Another day, another step towards becoming a true gentleman. Saying you know something works and putting it into practice is 2 different things, Luke. Just like how you know how to tie your laces, yet I've never seen you wear any shoes without buckles. Emmy! But I definitely can't tie my laces, Emmy! Honest. I put the trunk to practical use as soon as I get the chance. Don't worry, Luke. You have plenty of opportunities to use the trunk during our investigations. Give me my sanity. Shall we move on? Ooh, we get our first episode. The airship, Bosonius? I'm gonna keep messing up that name, and I feel like they're gonna keep saying it till I finally get it. Okay, we have a Layton journal. We have 2. A letter from Professor Sycamore. A rather remarkable letter from Professor Desmond Sycamore. One of the greatest minds of archaeology has piqued my interest. Such as I'm taking Luke and Emmy to visit the good professor aboard his airship, the Bosonius. The letter speaks of a living mummy, a somewhat unbelievable concept, but given Sycamore's impeccable record, I admit I'm eager to see his findings with my own eyes. The snow-clad town of Borg. We have arrived in the snowy town of Borg. I hate. They have only said it once, so I'm like, eh. And making our way to the other side of town is where it seems Professor Sycamore is waiting. Although quite in the furthest reach of the world, we have already encountered a familiar face. All this was both helpful and singularly as ever, but the poor fellow appears to be suffering in the cold. In fact, if we are to be here long, I must remember to purchase some thermal undergarments. Caro would die. You see this, Caro? Snow. All right. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab my tea, and we'll continue on to watch the episodes. Cool and dark. Okay, made it back up without spilling. Now I have... Ooh, come on. Whoa. I thought it smacked it. Oh, shit. I'm on my hair. Thanks. I got my teas. I literally have 2 cups of tea. Okay. We'll get rid of that. And the airship. Luke, Emmy, Layton, Luke, and Emmy fly out to meet Professor Sycamore in true style, both the comfort of the Bastonius and some stellar service courtesy of Raymond. Watch episode. Professor Sycamore must be really rich to afford an airship like this. So this is kind of where the steampunk comes from. Because we'll start seeing more steampunk in the newest game that's coming out. So, airship like this, a lot steampunky. Of course, so is most of anything that Descalade like sometimes makes, all those like robots and different things, I guess. Okay. Well, he is the world's renowned archaeologist. He probably gets funds from all sorts of institutes. Why doesn't our professor get any of that treatment? I mean, we have some amazing discoveries. Oh, there's no shortage of interest in Professor Layton's work. I'm interested in his work. Don't worry. Really? Then why do we travel everywhere in a rickety old car? Hey, don't drag the Layton-mobile into this. Because he turns down each and every offer. I think he prefers to keep things low-key. Oh, look! Look! Those birds are flying right by us. Wow! They really are! Maybe they think we're a bird as well. I'm glad to see you enjoying the scenery, but perhaps it would be best to keep your hands off the windows. We don't want to leave smudges, do we? Oh, don't worry about that. I plan to clean the Bastonius from top to bottom when we land, regardless. Smudge away. Anyway, your tea. Yes, tea. Cheers, Layton. Your tea, sir. Oh, thank you, Raymond. Who is flying the plane, Raymond? Are we on autopilot? Is this why I like Earl Grey tea? Or I'm drinking Earl Grey as well. Pardon me as I sip tea. Cairo, do you see how much this man has influenced my life? Excellent choice. Earl Grey, piping hot, what a fragrant blend. The master heard you were something of a connoisseur and selected it for you. I doubt even Luke could choose a better blend. I thought it said bitter. We also have a selection of confectionaries for those with sweeter palates. Please do help yourself. So this is what it feels to be living in the lap of luxury. We do have quite the voyage ahead of us still. We would like you to be as comfortable as possible during your stay. Yeah. I love tea. Alright, we're gonna extra Dave. See that? One puzzle. Time for the hit coins. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. What am I looking? Up. I didn't realize it went quite so high. Like, look at that! Like the mountain. It's like Lucius all over again. This time, but we didn't kill the butler this time. But it goes so high. I love snowy places. Snowy Match are like my favorite. Search for hate coins, open trunk. Okay, yeah, I already did that. Excuse me. This is where this thing is telling me to do. And tap the question mark? The fuck you want me to do with this question mark? What is it? It's wherever new place. Once you find these, they'll be added to your roster to create a challenge screen. Ah. Activate Street Pass. Kidding, no. Oh, I physically actually had to. Oh, okay. Oh, to get that. Okay. And then we talk to him. Okay. A puzzle? Maybe I should use a sledgehammer? No, don't be ridiculous, Prima. That wouldn't end well at all. Is something the matter, miss? Just planning a murder. I don't think a sledgehammer would be too messy, don't you? Oh, you startled me. I'm sorry, sir, but who are you? My apologies. My name is Herschel Layton. I'm an archaeologist professor from London. And I'm Luke Triton, the professor's apprentice. Oh, I see. I'm really sorry, but it's just I have not seen you before, so I thought. Well, anyway, I'm Prima. And you're a professor? That must mean you're pretty brainy, right? I'm supposed to be meeting a friend of mine in a few minutes, and I want to work out how to open the present she got me first. You were gonna use a sledgehammer? Puzzle number 002. A glacial gift. I see where she wanted to use a sledgehammer. My friend gave me this birthday present. Hey! 2 more hours. But it was delivered in a block of ice. The card that came with it said you can use 150 milliliters of hot water to melt 30 grams of ice. And I have to work out how many cups of water are necessary to melt 2 kilograms of ice block that's all around it. Can you help help Prima work out how many cups of hot water is this? Why am I getting a math puzzle this early in? That's only the second damn puzzle. Dang. I can tell you right now, this game, I feel like this game is running a little bit smoother than Miracle Mask did, but we'll see. Ooh. All right. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna flip the screen. I'm gonna do math. Hi, welcome to math. Can you at least give me the conversion rate? Like, how many grams are in a kilogram? Is it 100? Or how many milliliters? It's in how many cups? What are you asking me? Hey, Kara, you want to solve a puzzle? Okay, so there's 2 kilograms of ice. I can figure out where my stars went. 2 kilograms. Had I not posted, oh, I don't think I have my handwriting. Okay, we have 150 milliliters. Ready for squiggles? Because they look like squiggles. Squiggle, squiggle, wiggle. What are you gonna have for lunch, Cairo? Decide yet? Or is your internet still going in and out? Okay. Well, melt's 30. Meow, meow. Okay. How many? I had fuzz in my hair. Fucking dog hair. Okay. All right, I went to I went to the first hint. It said pouring all this water over the present seemed to be a lot of work. I don't disagree. There's a fire. Can I just throw the present in the fire? Is it 0? Is it being cheeky? Alright, we're gonna just go down the hints to see if I change my mind. 5 cups of water only melts 30 grams of ice. Melting 2 kilograms is gonna take forever. Surely Prima's friend doesn't want her to spend her whole birthday trying to get the gift. There must be another way. Think carefully. Maybe you don't have to do any calculations to solve this puzzle. Maybe I'm just continuing going down. I still think it's 0. You don't have to do any calculations to solve this puzzle. Maybe there's a way of getting hold of the present that doesn't involve any work at all. What if she opened her present inside and it's all warm and toasty thanks to the fireplace? Hey, what if... That's the super hint. Is it 0? She needs 0 cups of water. Yep, okay. I knew it was... Man, they're already throwing the cheeky puzzles at us. Damn. She needs 0. There's a reason why they had the fireplace flickering. They're like, look at this. And also,
Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Oh my gosh, I love them. That's right. 0 cups. All she would have to do is leave it by the fireplace, by the fire, and wait. What the fuck did she put it in that it didn't get all, like, saggy or whatever? Oh! So while I've been out here fretting, my present probably defrosted all by itself. And you worked that out in no time, too. You're a proper professor. And his proper assistant. Apprentice. Hey, are you friends with the other archaeologist guy? You know, the one with the retro hairstyle? Oh. Ah, you mean Professor Sycamore? Yes, Prima. We have come here to meet him. Could you tell us his whereabouts? I'm sorry. I have no idea. And I'm on my hair again. Oh my gosh. How does every other anime person do this? You see those people with the, they have the long, flowy hair. I sit on my hair. It's too long. Will I cut it? No. No. I'm too stubborn. I'll just keep stepping and laying things on my hair. I laid a gallon of milk on my hair trying to put it in the car. I see. Well, never mind. I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. I can tell you this, though. Ever since that professor got here, suspicious-looking men have been lurking around town. They're sort of like soldiers, but if you ask me, the military wouldn't wear uniforms so horribly passé. I have no idea. Oh, I'm gonna be late. I better not keep Donna waiting. Excuse me, Professor. I have to run. Bye now. This game's running beautifully. Because the last game would freak out if there were 3 people on screen, which is why we would always have those slowdowns and the I hate you. It's fucking hilarious, but like, I'd rather not. We didn't get much to go on there, did we, Professor? Not as such. We'll have to go ask around some more. Oh, and Caro, I think we got our first mystery. Oh, I just realized there are 12 mysteries instead of the normal, 10. So the first one's the mummy, of course. I like that they also have these little memo things so you can sit here and you can draw. I used to spend time drawing on these. We don't cat. Kind of looks like Pikachu, but I don't know. Ooh, Pikachu! Oh, Pikachu! Pika Pika! Pikachu! Someone walks in here like, oh, let's watch Professor Layton. And I'm just sitting here drawing. Pika. Choo. Ignore me. Meow. Wanna give him a little nose? The calibration's off. So I have to like, okay. I'm going to click on his eye. You see how it's above the mouth? That's how far off the calibration is. So I'm like, it throws me off. Do 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 do. Look at the pair of lamps. A first hidden puzzle? Puzzle! You know, Professor, I bet this town is really pretty at night. Just picture it. The glint of the street lights among the snow-covered paths. It must be really something. Indeed it must. Well-lit streets will certainly brighten the mood of any town. Speaking of which, here's a puzzle for you, Emmy. A school! Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Puzzle number 003. Lighten up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh. Alright, it is carnival time. It's your job to hang some festive lanterns around town. If you think it would be simple enough, but note from the pushy member of the carnival committee shows that they have a very specific idea of how they want the job done. No more than 1 lantern per street, and I don't want any beams of the same color crossing. It's tacky. Can you position the lanterns according to these conditions and still light every street in town all the way from one end to another? Huh. Mm-hmm. Or do I want it here? Okay, because we're not supposed to have any cross. Yeah, that's gonna cross. Yeah, that's crossing. Shit, that's still crossing. How the absolute fuck? Maybe if it was like this. Okay, that works. Okay, I'm gonna do this, which will light up those streets. But I have one more yellow. Oh, maybe I can do it there. Okay, that works. And then this one. Okay, I don't see any X's and everything is lit up. So I'm going to double check. Yep. It is perfect.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Huzzah!
All in a day's work.
I love that they're animated. It's so cute. Delightful. What a beautiful sight. The carnival is sure to be a great success now. Ah, lovely. You would make an excellent town event planner, Emmy. Maybe, but I think I'm happy enough being your assistant for now.
Ow, rats. Why does everything here have to be frozen salad?
It's Fork Rogue. Of course everything is going to be frozen.
Yeah? Well, come on. A huge ball of ice? That's not natural. I tell you. I should have been able to put a chip in it, but ow!
Well, if fire didn't have any effect on it, I hardly expect brute force to either. Anyway, whatever happens, we're not leaving here until we've captured the target. So we better suck it up. Come on, Robin. Let's see if we can find another way in.
Oh, I'm already on it.
I gotta forget their voices. Do you suppose that those were the suspicious men Primo was talking about?
They must be.
This trip may not go as smoothly as I hoped. Layton, does anything ever go smoothly? Oh, let's go do this. No. A living mummy or not, I fear Professor Sycamore has uncovered something extremely dangerous.
Is that your
Intuition talking again, Professor? Perhaps. In any case, we should try locating Professor Sycamore as soon as possible. Ah, we got our second mystery. The suspicious men. A number of uniformed men with the air of malice about them is prowling around Forkborg. They appear to be searching for something, but what could it be? I wonder what these men are doing in Forkborg. Forkborg, yep. The locals have no idea who they are.
new area, new hinklings? Okay, snowman? Little hat. Smack time.
Damn, I was really kind of hoping it would do something. Pair of skis.
hit coin. Puzzle!
Look at that chimney, Professor. It looks like it's shining. That's right. The falling snowflakes are catching the sun. Now, why don't you take a closer look? A closer look. Falls face first into the snow. Do you think this is close enough? Puzzle number 004. Similar snowflakes. It's as usual, it's snowing in Forward. Looking carefully, you'll see that there are 3 different types of snowflakes gently fluttering their way down from the sky. Of the 4 snowflake patterns shown on the touchscreen, only one of them does not match any of these falling snowflakes. Can you work out which one is which? Be sure to look closely before answering. Okay, you can see what we're looking at. So we are going to be okay, we do have the M's, and then okay, we have A. I have seen B, which is currently falling right now. I'm not really seeing C right now. So I'm gonna put final answer C. C. Yep.
Set him up and knock him down.
Puzzle!
Huh, that was a cinch.
Frosty! It turns out that C is a special kind of snowflake that only falls late at night, as you can see here. We sometimes get snow in London too, but I've never seen snowflakes like these before. They're certainly rather special. Let's hope we have an opportunity to study them more closely sometime. Talk to Harold. I always like look off to the side because my phone will buzz. My phone's sitting there in front of me, and I'm like, what is there? Nothing. A disaster. That's what it is. Is something the problem, sir? Do you need any help? Stone the crows! You're from the city, aren't you? Well, depending on which city you mean, I suppose. We're from London. Oh, I knew it. It was you city folks. What are you doing up here, then? Not looking for to modernize us, I hope. Still, I suppose. I can't turn you away, but what kind of post would that make me? So I'll be welcome. Thank you, Harold. I am Herschel Layton, the professor of archaeology at... Aw, man! They had just said this. Gressler? Hiller? University in London. Layton, you say? So you're him? Your hat is taller than I expected. I'm sorry? Well, Professor, your archaeology breakthroughs are famous from all over the world. What? No, what does I care for archaeology?
Never been on a boat in my life. Matter of fact, another city professor mentioned you. Singapore! Singapore! His name was... Singapore! Ah, you mean Professor Sycamore? Right? Harold, would you happen to know where Professor Sycamore is at the very moment? Well, truth be told, ever since he set off to explore that cave north of here, I've never seen hair or hide of him. That doesn't sound too good. It's a long way from good. I have barely touched my food. I've been so worried. And those ruffians who showed up only a few hours after he went in. Come on, Professor. We have to go and get him out of there. Yes, I think you're right, Emmy. We should probably hurry. Thank you for your help, Harold. You know, I could be rushing through this level, but maybe I want to enjoy the snow. Tea. I just finished my first cup. Alright, apparently we have a new journal entry. Troubling news. We have gathered some rather unsettling news from the local residents. It appears that the uniformed thugs have been prowling the town ever since Singapore arrived. Not only that, the professor himself has not been seen since entering the cave a number of days ago. Though it's certainly possible the two events are unrelated, I think it's best we hurry along to make sure he is all right. We gotta go find Singapore! Aw, poor Luke is cold. I believe the cave should be around here somewhere, but... I wish I had a thick... Huh? Norak? A Norak? A Norak? Hey, Professor, is that what we're looking for? Harold said Professor Singapore hasn't been seen since he went into that cave, right? I hope he didn't hurt himself in there. I can't say any dodgy looking characters, so I say let's go in right on in while we have the chance. It might not be as straightforward as all of that, Emmy. I want the music to come back. It was chill. But no, we have frozen wind. This must be the entrance to the cave, but it's completely blocked by a wall of ice. I can't see any cracks or weak spots. But all we need to do is break through the ice, right? It sounds like a job for you, Emmy.
Absolutely. Professor Luke, if you just stand back for a moment. What? I put all my weight into that, and there's not even a hint of crack. The way I actually messed up that line. There's not a hint of crack. Hint of a crack. Hang on a minute. If Emmy can't smash her way through, what kind of ice is this? Well, it seems we'll simply have to find another way in. I bet you is what those thugs were talking about. Rolling on in. How's your Wi-Fi? Let's make sure we haven't missed anything here, and then head back into town and inquire about another route into the cave. We're trying to figure out if Professor Singapore is good. Look at the snowman. Snowman! Snowman! Hey, look, a snowman! So it is, but who built a snowman all the way out here? Look at his hat! It's a snow gentleman. It is rather elegant, isn't it? Aw. Looks like he's missing one of its gloves. Are you cold, Mr. Snowman? Maybe the other glove got blown away by the wind or something? We might ponder its fate all day, but our time would be better spent to finding a way into the cave. Let's return to town for now. Journal entry. The sealed cave. Having already heard the two suspicious characters discussing the impenetrable ice wall, I hardly am surprised to find that the cave, Singapore, entered was blocked by a thick sheet of ice. Since it seems that neither fire nor even one of Emmy's well-placed kicks can crack the ice. We have no choice but to return to town and look for another way. The snowman near the cave was missing one of its gloves. Was it simply the wind that blew it away? Yay, music! Dr. Prima. Prima! Hey, it's the brainy professor. You're friends with the professor, Prima. How did you manage that? Well, picture this. There I was, lost in thought, completely baffled by the most puzzling predicament, when suddenly... All right, I get the idea. Now, judging by the glazed look, Professor, I take it it's your first time in Forgmug? Don't be shy. If there's anything we can help you with, just ask. Actually, there is something. We were looking to get into the cave just outside town, but the entrance is blocked by ice. Oh yeah? I didn't picture you the pot-holding type. Shows what I know. Well, I can't help you, but... Mascha knows everything that there is to know around here. She's just up the... Wait! What? What's wrong? If we're going to tell him where Mascha is, we should give him some fashion advice first. We should do what? Puzzle number 005. Embroidery Enigma. 4 different patch designs have been sewn onto this plain handkerchief in a particular sequence.
The pattern starts from top left corner, followed the orange line towards the center. Study the sequence carefully to work out which patch belongs in the 4 empty spaces on the handkerchief. Place the patches in the appropriate spot. All right. Okay, it's tree, snowflake, mitten, tree, snowflake. Tree, snowman, glove. Huh. Okay, so it's going to be one of each. Now I need to figure out who. Oh man, I know I'm trying to stick it out to the 12, but I can do this. Okay, so I think this bottom one right here. Right here. It's going to be a snowflake, because snowflake always seems to... Okay, so it always seems that there's a tree in between the snowflakes. But I could be wrong. Because it could be just like this, and then I figure out whatever the fuck. Down. Bum, bum. Or is it like I'm supposed to be like on this side and you're supposed to go like somewhere in between? Okay. Glove, snowflake, tree. Snowflake, tree. Tree. Blank. Blank. Snowflake. Tree. Glove. Snowflake. Ow, I'm an idiot. Okay, it goes up. Okay, I was following the wrong thing this entire time. Okay. So it should be tree, snowflakes. Tree, snowflake, glove, tree, snowflake, glove. Okay, so the first two pattern is usually always tree, snowflake, tree, snowflake, mitten. Okay, so if we find this pattern again. Okay, where it's tree, snowflake, mitten, tree, snowflake. Is it mitten, snowman? And then, because if we follow this, it should be snowflake, tree, snowflake, mitten, tree. Snowflake. Yes? Mitten, tree, snowflake. Okay. I was following the thing the wrong way, so I think this should be it. Yes. Bonus.
This was quite the conundrum.
Puzzle!
And there we have it.
You got it all sewn up. The new patch design added at the end of each stage sequence. Once all 4 designs have been added, the whole thing starts at the beginning. Give me one win, my meat man. I don't know why. Hooray! Thanks, Professor. Show off. All right, time for us to keep our end of the bargain. You see that post box there? You want to zoom in on the building behind it. That's where you'll find Masha. Thank you. That's perfect. Hey, I know. Since you're so good with fashion advice, I think you should start coordinating outfits. Preferably mine first. Oh, we got a new minigame. Fashion lover Prima has given you a dress-up set. Open the trunk and select dress-up set minigame to check it out. Mix and match your items in the catalog to create eye-catching outfits. You can grant one of your customers' fashion wishes and knit them all in style. I'm not usually impressed by English fashion sense, but you have talent, Professor. At least there's potential there, I'm sure. I want to try out a bright and cheerful look for spring, if you don't mind, which I am sure you don't. Prima, what are you like? Sorry about her. If you need anything else, just say. Unlike some people, I like to give help out of the kindness of my heart. Oh man. I know we're not too far in, but ooh. Ooh. Tired. Dress up, satisfy customers by creating an outfit that fulfills their need. Each character is indicated by the rank star. Take in that consideration when you're putting the outfit together. Touch a catalog box to choose item of clothing for that type. Once you finish assembling the outfit, touch OK and see what your customer thinks. It's exactly what I had in mind. Great. Well done. As the reward for giving the outfit to you, they might even model it for you. If you need help, there's a speech button for help on what customer you would like to see in a new outfit. Touch catalog if you don't to view each item that you own. check the color and characteristic. Alright. Let's get styling. How's your fashion sense? Usually pretty terrible. 4 cute or more. Alright. I'll try to go to 11. I know I said I wanted to try to go to midnight, but I am starting to slip. Okay, here's what I like. I'm thinking something cute and girly, but I like stylish too. It sounds like you have a good idea of what you would like. Do you happen to have some sort of color scheme in mind? I do indeed. I like lots of warm colors. I want to stand out from the white snow. So something cute, girly with warm colors. Okay, let's see what we can do. Feel free to let us know if you have any more other specific requests. We'll be making this outfit especially for you after all. Oh, no. Nothing I can think of. Could I see what you come up first? Of course. We'll let you know when we finish putting everything together. Excellent. I look forward to it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh. How do I put this thing on here? Oh, I guess. No, just take the hat. Apparently I wasn't paying that much attention to this. Oh. Ah. Oh man. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end up calling it because I'm slipping quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at who we want to raid. I'm gonna keep with the chill. So I think we're gonna raid Shade. As I mess up that. Ah. Thanks for coming out. Sorry I couldn't stream for too long. We'll do, our next stream will be,
Well, it will be on Wednesday. It will be either at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning for me, Central Time. Another bully day? Hey, on that day you can bully Caro as well. And then later on that night, I should be streaming again. I believe we are going to do Graveyard Keeper. And then I'll probably end up, yeah, because me and Kara are going to stream together. We're going to be playing, we're going to be playing, Who Murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. So we got more of that. And then later on at night, we'll have Graveyard Keeper. And then on Friday, still haven't, I have to go roll the wheel to go see what we'll be playing on Friday. I'll put it on the schedule of my my Twitch page. So you should be able to see all the games there. But yeah, thanks for coming out. Sorry I couldn't get too far. We didn't even get that far in the game either. I should probably actually say Dave before I end. Oh, fudge. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys your raid messages. Yeah, on Monday we'll continue this. I know I don't really have to rush with this game because these are my longer series games.
Why does everyone sometimes do rooms like this? Why do you have to be a rich guy with
Shh, I thought I muted the page. Apparently I did not. What the fuck are you watching, dude? You're not a VTuber. You're not another VTuber model. Unless you're that cat. I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to go into that. I'm trying to pull up Stream Manager. But I'm gonna give you guys your little raid messages. We'll be raiding Shade. They are doing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. One of them. I don't know which one. Yep, because raid is spelled rail. Nope. Okay. Okay, the first one is for those of you who are subs, which is like most of you. And then the second one is for those of you who are following. And I can't believe you did this right before. Alright, Grim. Yeah, I saw it. I can't Dave! I have nothing to Dave. Blech. Save my life. I'm going to bed. That's how I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna Dave. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to hang out. Sorry I couldn't go long. I'm probably gonna pass out and then wake up later because I drink a lot of tea. You're fair. If I wasn't tired, you probably would have like at least made it into like half the stream. But no, I had to be tired. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop the raid.
But yeah, I'll probably see you guys in the morning on Wednesday. see you then, Caro, as well. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Yeah. Alright. Bye bye.